What if I told you that the secret to thriving in chaos isn't in control, but in surrender? Not surrendering to defeat, but surrendering to the truth that we can't control everything. In a world that shifts beneath our feet, where uncertainty, fear, and change come without warning, there's an ancient code of wisdom that has guided warriors, leaders, and thinkers for centuries: Stoicism. In this video, we unlock the timeless principles of the Stoic mindset and reveal how you can not only survive, but thrive, no matter how uncertain life becomes. Welcome to Limitless Mindset. This is your ultimate guide to mastering calm, power, and clarity in the storm of life. The power of Stoicism in a chaotic world. Let's face it, uncertainty is uncomfortable. The human brain is wired to seek control. When we don't know what's coming next, fear takes over. But that's where Stoicism comes in. The Stoics believe that our peace comes not from controlling the outside world, but from mastering the inside one. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Instead of wasting energy on what you cannot influence, Stoicism trains you to place focus only where it truly matters: your thoughts, your actions, your response. Imagine being able to walk into chaos with calm, to meet adversity with discipline. That's the power Stoicism gives you. It's not just ancient wisdom, it's a weapon for modern survival. The dichotomy of control. Focus on what you can change. The first Stoic tool you must understand is the dichotomy of control. Epictetus taught that there are two kinds of things: those within our control and those outside of it. This concept is simple, yet profoundly transformative. You can't control the economy. You can't control how people behave. You can't control random events. But what you can always control is your response, your choices, your discipline. When you accept this truth deeply, a massive weight lifts off your shoulders. You stop wasting mental energy trying to fix the unfixable. Instead, you become laser-focused on your actions, on building skills, maintaining discipline, cultivating gratitude, staying grounded. And ironically, by letting go of control, you gain more power than ever before. This is how Stoics thrive in uncertainty. Turn obstacles into opportunity, the Stoic way. To a Stoic, every obstacle is an opportunity. That may sound cliché, but it's one of the most practical mindset shifts you'll ever adopt. When life throws you challenges, you have two choices: crumble under pressure or rise because of it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That means when something blocks your path, it's not the end. It's the new path. The obstacle is not your enemy, it's your teacher. When plans fall apart, when people betray you, when your business fails, when the world becomes uncertain, that is your moment. That is the time to grow. The Stoics knew that adversity doesn't weaken the strong, it reveals them. Your hardship is your training ground. Don't run from the pain. Use it. Rise above it. Let forge a new you. Practicing Stoic mindfulness, meditation, reflection, stillness. Stoics didn't just talk about strength, they practiced it daily. One of their most powerful rituals was mindful reflection. They journaled. They meditated on death. They rehearsed worst-case scenarios, not to live in fear, but to remove fear's grip. This practice is called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. They would imagine losing their health, their possessions, even their lives, not out of pessimism, but out of preparation. This made them unbreakable. Each night, Seneca reviewed his day, his actions, thoughts, emotions. What could I have done better? Where did I let anger or pride take over? How can I improve tomorrow? This is how you grow, not through judgment, but reflection. In a chaotic world, we must build stillness. Practice silence. Reflect on what you control. Keep a journal. Think deeply. In stillness, you become strong. Stoic virtues: courage, discipline, wisdom, justice. The core of Stoic life lies in four virtues: courage, discipline, wisdom, and justice. These are not outdated ideas, they're daily guides. Courage is not the absence of fear, but doing what's right despite it. When you face uncertainty, fear will rise. But courage means acting anyway. Discipline is the daily practice of keeping promises to yourself. It's doing what must be done even when motivation fades. Discipline is your anchor in the storm. Wisdom is seeing the world clearly, without illusion. It means thinking long-term, seeking truth, and responding rather than reacting. Justice means living with integrity, serving something greater than yourself. The Stoic doesn't live just for self, but for the good of the whole. When you build these virtues daily, you don't just survive, you become unstoppable. You become someone others look to in the storm. Becoming Stoic in today's world. It's not enough to admire Stoicism. You must live it. So how do you start? Daily reflection. Every evening, write down what went well and what you can improve. Be honest. Be disciplined. Morning intention. Begin your day with clarity. What virtue will you practice today? What will you control? Obstacle practice. When something bad happens, ask, what can I learn? How can I use this? Dichotomy reminders. When stressed, pause and ask, is this within my control? If not, let it go. Read the Stoics. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Letters of Seneca. Discourses by Epictetus. Read daily, even one sentence. Let it shape your mind. The modern world is noisy, chaotic, and filled with fear. But Stoicism offers an antidote. Not just calm, but power. Not just survival, but greatness. You were not born to crumble in chaos. You were born to lead, to stand tall, to become unshakable. Tap into the Stoic within you. Tap into the Limitless Mindset. Subscribe now for more motivational videos and join a community of warriors mastering their minds and living with purpose.